Hello everyone, welcome back to Diamond Paintings with Mike, and today we have the next instalment of Dylan the dog bag. He's been turned into a bag. Yes, so I'm a little bit low on storage again, so I will be only doing this for like 30 minutes until I get round to freeing up some more storage. So we're going to do about a 30-minute session today and see how much we get done. So today is another glorious day. It's absolutely beautiful weather out there, and the time of recording this video is at 14:02 and it is lovely sunny weather. It is absolutely beautiful today. So yeah, now I want to let's do a weather forecast check first, because it is Sunday afternoon and I want to see what's going on for the rest of the week. Alexa, what is the weather forecast for today and the rest of the week?
Right now in Braintree, it's 17 degrees Celsius with clear skies and sun. Today's forecast has hazy sunshine.
Oh,
with a high
that's
of 18
new.
degrees and a low of 3 degrees.
Hazy sunshine. Wow. We used to have, we use haze a lot. I don't know what in the world is that. That is so off-putting. Like, that's not, oh, why have they done that? That looks so weird. Yeah, we used to have a haze machine in when we do theatre shows and stuff. And we had to, on one of the shows, it was leaking, and we had to get up onto the ladder and investigate what was causing the leak. And it wasn't like a proper leak, like a drastic leak, but it was causing drips of water to be on the stage. And obviously it was not where the actors would be, it was like right behind where the stage front safety curtain comes down. So it wasn't a major deal, but obviously we had to pre-warn them that it was leaking because of risk assessments and stuff like that. So now I want to thank everybody for typing down your comments on the sizes. I've had a few suggestions with the custom that I got. Some people have said to get 40 times 40, others have said to get like perhaps I think it was a 30 times 40 or 45 times 40, something like that. And yeah, I've just been inundated with comments with the advice for diamond painting customs. So Yvonne has changed her channel name again. It's now Shenanigans with Diamond Art Bright or something. I can't remember at the top of my head, but Diamond Art Sparkle, something like that. So I can't keep up, Yvonne. You keep changing your channel name. Yeah, so Yvonne said to try, like, if I'm going to get a face picture, I need to have at least 3 colours in the face. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably try a different picture, because when you zoom right up, there's not a lot of colours in there. So I'm going to have to look at a different colour there. I have got customs before and they've got the colour really wrong. So what I'm going to do is to try a different picture, which was when we were playing Crazy Golf, and see whether that comes out a bit different. But now we've done the test run, sort of like testing the water a bit, we can figure out, you know, we can now move away from that 20 times 20 size and perhaps get a bigger picture. The only thing that concerns me is if I stretch it too much, is it gonna like pull the face out too much that it's just gonna look not good? I don't know until we get it. So yeah, now yesterday was Britain's Got Talent, because I'm filming this on Sunday, And we had this guy that was basically standing on eggs, but I don't know how he did it, because there's no way that you would have been able to climb on there without cracking the eggs. And I've got a feeling when he's walking up, you know, on the eggs, because a couple of them broke, he had to like put them on again. And I think what he was doing was swapping them. The ones in the basket, I think, were fake eggs as he was swapping them. But he did show like him like smashing the eggs up to show that they were real. But I don't know, I think there's a little bit of a trick going on there. So yeah, we had that, and then we had, it was like this dance group that came on, and oh my god, like there was an act with Simon Cowell on there, and yeah, the crew was saying like, are you still happy to continue, Simon? I'm not going to say what happened on here because I found it quite hard to watch, and you can, you know, just load up Britain's Got Talent and watch that from Saturday just gone. But yeah, I found that quite difficult to watch. And then we had this boy that did he wanted to be the world's famous guitarist, and he was doing like a few numbers from favourite songs and stuff. I can't remember what the other acts were called, or what the other acts were. I don't know. So yeah, so I was watching that, and then I was super busy yesterday, like doing housework and stuff, and I still got to do some today, but I'm waiting for Amazon to bring some sponges, and on a Sunday I can't deliver it to the post office because they're shut, so it has to go to the locker. Now, last time I sent to the locker, they said that they couldn't access the locker, so I'm on edge a bit because I'm like, what? I've just got to prepare myself for if they say, oh, we can't access it, because if they don't, then I've got to go and get sponges from Tesco's, which I'm not going to be very happy about because I get everything free on Amazon with the Just Play game. So, you know, it's a bit of a pain when you've got to pay out, even though you've got, you know, just bought something. But, you know, I don't know. It is what it is. So we've got to wait for them, and then I want to finish off doing the rest of the bathroom. So, because I change the sponges every week. Once I've used the sponge, it goes in the bin, because I don't pay for them. So because I get it with Just Play, I can, you know, just chuck them away and keep replacing them. But be careful with Amazon. If you're constantly ordering the same thing, they will put a limit on it, because I think it was Maltese bunny rabbit I wanted to have for, I kept ordering them because they were nice and cheap, and I think I got through 6 of them, and then they said, oh, you can't purchase anymore because we've limited it to the maximum you can buy. I don't understand why you would have to have a maximum, but yeah, just be careful if you keep ordering like mini eggs or, you know, chocolate, they might put a restriction on it. So I think it's so that everyone can have a turn, but you'd think they'd want the custom, wouldn't you? But obviously they have other ideas. So yeah, I then went to pick up my salt and vinegar chipsticks yesterday, and went into Sainsbury's to get some bits for movie night. Unfortunately, I couldn't get enough on the game to get a free one, so I had to buy chocolate from there. And I forgot that I had my nectar points were up to the 250. I had 3 away from 250, and once you get to 250, you can spend, it's worth £2.50. So in other words, 500 points, you can get 250, and you can spend them on eBay as well. But I always do it in the news agent. I always spend mine on the, you know, in the shop, and yeah. So I just go around with the scan and go machine thing, pay for that, and then at the till it said it wouldn't accept the voucher. So I called someone over, and they said the reason is because it's under 250. So I had to pay for that separately, and then go all the way back round again. No, actually, I put it. I avoided the transaction. So the woman said, "Well, I can leave it here for you, and you can find something to go over it, so it can let you have it." And I said, "Yeah, okay." So I went back, and they're doing Kit Kats, a 9-pack on offer at the moment, which is £1.50. And so I got them, and then it took the £2.50 off. So lovely when you don't have to pay. But I'm getting quite fond of Sainsbury's because they seem to give you more for your money than Tesco do. Tesco's half the time, every time you go in there, there's nothing you would need, and it's a lot cheaper, I find, in there, because there's a spaghetti bolognese they do, and it's from a company called Stamford Street and Co. that are sold in Sainsbury's, and it's like a pre-ready meal, but they're great for, like, if you've come in from work, you just want something quick and then go off to bed ready for your next shift in the morning. It's great for something quick. So they're doing them for like 85p, and I'll tell you something, I think it tastes more better than actually making it yourself. It's so nice. So I got some of them, and then came back and watched a bit of Animal Park, and slowly catching up with that. And then it was getting to movie night, and I wanted to watch Small Soldiers again. And do you think I could get it? No. So for the second week in a row, I can't get it without paying, and I refuse to pay. But if you have an Amazon gift card, you can put the money towards the rental thing, so you can watch it. And I was like, I'm not paying for this. Like, I'm fed up. We keep like paying for films that are old. If they're new, then yeah, but I'm not paying for something that's been out for ages. Like, Prime Video is such a big con, you know, because if you're not a Prime member, you've got to pay for it anyway. But then if you are a Prime member, you've got to pay for it as well. You seem to get like all the crap programs, and then the really good films, you've got to pay for it. So in the end, I tried Netflix because I've renewed that for a month. Because I wanted to watch Squid Game, and it's only available through Netflix at the moment. And tried Netflix, tried Disney Plus. Now the only way I can watch it is by subscribing to, I think they said it's Now service. So yeah, it's really annoying. So in the end, I thought, well, I'm gonna have to like just cancel the movie night tonight. So I decided to then watch. Oh, well, I got jam donuts as well, which were absolutely delicious. The jam donuts, shouldn't really be eating them, but you've got to have a treat every once in a while, wouldn't you? So and so I thought, do you know what, I'll save me goodies for Britain's Got Talent, and then watch Britain's Got Talent. And then I wanted to do a little bit of catch up on YouTube, so I was watching some things that Lazy Retired Granny bought, and then I think it was a GBFK, no, what was that company called? GBFK, FBFG Normal, something like that. And she got this really gorgeous glow in the dark pen. And I watched some other things that she bought. And then I watched another episode of Animal Park, which was quite a sad one because they had a lion called Ghost, and he was suffering from liver issues, and they gave him antibiotics. And quite what I don't understand is the actual zookeeper, they did the tranquilizer, which is like to send them to sleep, and I would have thought the vet would do that, but a bit interesting, because normally that's a vet's thing that they do. And then yeah, they gave him some antibiotics and took some sample off his ear, I think they were, because they wanted to, or blood, something like that, because they wanted to test it. And the next day he sort of perked up, and then it went horribly downhill again. And apparently what happened was he was having nosebleeds as well. And they said the kindest thing to do, which is, as an animal lover myself, I never want to hear these words, but they said the kindest thing to do was to, you know, put him to sleep. And apparently in the blood it looked like, they said it was going towards the C word and tumour and all that sort of thing. So it was such a sad sort of episode, because he grew up with his two brothers and he was quite a big lion. And then you saw like the zookeepers, once they administered the medication that stops the heart, shuts down all the body, you just saw the zookeeper sort of like feel his paws and just stroke him for one last time. And yeah, it's a very, very sad episode. And Amy, who's like the animal manager, she's like a zookeeper animal manager. She seems to put a barrier up so she doesn't get upset. And my auntie does exactly the same thing. When my granddad passed away, she never shows upset. She seems to put some sort of barrier up, and I'm very much the same. Like, if I'm upset with something, I try to hold it in, because I try to deal with it in my own way. I sort of put a barrier up as well, because I try to not show emotion. So what am I looking for? I've gone a bit, where's it gone? Okay, oh, it's right there. I'm looking all through these trays and it's right there. And so yeah, she sort of put a barrier up, and I thought, I can't go to bed like with this being the last episode, because I'm gonna keep thinking of that poor lion. So what I had to do was make a cup of tea and then just watch one more episode, which was the last in the series for 2024, and then sort of went off to bed from there. But what I found quite interesting is the 2025 season, or the new series, apparently was filmed in January. But for some reason, it doesn't seem to be on the iPlayer. And you know what it's like with EastEnders, or, you know, any soap or any programme, they always air it, you know, and put it on the iPlayer. With EastEnders, you can actually watch it on the iPlayer first before you watch it on TV. But I just can't seem to find it, and I've looked on the TV guide and it doesn't seem to be on there. So whether they're actually filming it at the moment and they're gonna like air it on TV like later this year, I don't know. But they normally stop around summer sort of time. So yeah, so there's a few Christmas specials left, and then, because at the end there was a lovely episode on this episode I watched last night. Yana, the tiger, who was pregnant with some cubs, she had 4 lion cubs. And at the end, they sort of, they said, oh, we've got a surprise for you. We'll be back at Christmas. So I struggle with things like, if it's like a Christmas special, I feel like I have to watch it at Christmas, because it wouldn't seem right watching it at like once Christmas is over. But I found out that apparently in all the animals in the whole world, lions are my favourite. So tigers, lions, that sort of thing. But I found out that apparently when a lion or a tiger gives birth to like a cub and that, if it's not moving, they will actually eat their own cub. So yeah, I mean, I don't know why you would do that, but yeah, they actually eat their own cubs. So if it's not moving and stuff, but yeah, there's 4 ones there. But what sort of turned my stomach a bit is like, what happens if she's like hungry, the zookeepers ain't fed her yet, and she starts to eat one? Like, see if we've got any information. And Alexa, why do tigers or lions eat their own cubs? Oh no.
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, mother tigers will eat young that they don't think will become perfect tigers, because cubs will be competition for the parents.
Oh wow. That's not what they said in Animal Park. They said once they die. But yeah, it's the same with like, so she was just saying that they'll eat them if they don't think they'll make perfect cubs. But she was also saying that just then that, no, in Animal Park, what they do is, if a lion is weak, if they're like in a pride, if a lion or tiger is weak, they will get pushed out the group. So Yeah, because that happened with one of the lionesses, and they sort of had to, Caleb, one of the zookeepers, had to try to come up with a plan so that the two brothers would accept her back in, because the two brothers were always sort of with her, sort of thing. But yeah, it's ever so fascinating, isn't it? Keep losing my drill here. We've done quite a lot considering it's 30 minutes. I might just extend it slightly, but I know that I've only got short. I forgot what it is I've uploaded 2 videos. So we recorded 2 videos, but I haven't had the chance to upload them yet, so I've got to do it before this. So it'll be a short one, this one, and then once I've uploaded them, I can get it back to the hour. So, which I thought I already uploaded, but it seems not. Or what I may have done is upload it already and then forgot to take it off the phone. So it's the thing when you film, you always got to keep making room. So yeah, we're now getting into like the face section of the dog. So I was actually going through the files last night, because I remember when one of my suppliers on Vinted, one of the paintings came with no drills, and because back then Vinted, you have to send the whole lot back if you want to return something. They've now changed that so you can select only one thing to change. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but who is a fan of the new layout? Because I hate it. The new layout on Vinted, they now stack your items all in like a list format. I don't like that. Yeah, it's horrible format. But I remembered that I was going through the files and I saw one that I bought from her, and it's like a group of 4 dogs. So it's getting to the stage where I'm sort of like wanting to launch another one, because we're getting to the end of this one soon, so it won't be long before we need to introduce another lovely little dog. So yeah, let's just check that. 3, yep, and we got 3, and we got 3, yeah. Sometimes when you diamond paint, you sort of feel like you've done it wrong, even though it's correct. So yeah, I've found 4 other dog paintings. I actually ordered one on Temu, which is quite a sad one, and I'll explain the reasons why once I get it. It's a bit like that Gumbay dance in it. And that's the reason, why. Yeah, I'll explain why it's a bit sad when you get it. So yeah, and then I've really been debating over the last 2 days, should I get a custom of Molly? Molly is our Cocker Spaniel. Now, I have had customs in the past through Victoria's Moon. They've completely bodged it up, and I've never shopped with them since because it was awful. And I have been, collaborated with them in the past, but I haven't shopped with them for nearly 3.5 years, so it's very unlikely that I'll go back to them, because once they wrecked the custom, what was annoying is they wanted me to upload this custom, and I was like, I can't do this, it looks awful, I cannot do that. So we sort of parted ways on the collaboration, and since then I don't really shop with them, because it's just, the custom just really was the final straw for me. It just didn't seem to do much. So yeah, but what I was thinking about is getting a custom of Molly. Now, when I did the one from Victoria's Moon, the colours were awful. Like, it was too light, too dark, because Molly's fur is like what would you call it? Like a browny sort of blondie colour. And yeah, so trying to get them colours right is very, very difficult. So I'm still debating whether to do a 40x40 and just see how it turns out, or what. Let us know what you think, guys, in the comments. So yeah. But yeah, come tomorrow, because I'm filming this on Sunday the 9th of March. So come tomorrow, it's like the second week of March, and then we've only got 2 weeks, and then we're all going into bloody Titanic, Easter, ducks, you name it, we've got it. Yeah, April's a bit of a funny month because really I do Titanic in April because it's to celebrate, the year of Titanic. But unfortunately, because we've now got hop little bunny, hop hop hop, all them bunnies and chicken things that we got in that multi-pack from the range, I'm sort of thinking, shall we give Titanic a leap year and sort of like leave it out this year? So, and then I was thinking, why don't I do it on the 15th and 16th, because that's sort of like the time she sank, and just do it for them 2 days. So yeah, it's or I could do Titanic up till then and then just do the Easter weekend of them, but I don't know. I just wish that Titanic and Easter weren't in the same month, because it's quite... I don't like doing 2 different themes in 1 month. I have done that in the past, but yeah. Linda, I think you would like this, you and Ellie. And then when you go to Walmart with, your shopping bags, you can take this with you. Do you not get diamond painting bags over in America? Because they seem to be quite popular here, so yeah. Righty ho, so let's get a bit of free in. Getting closer and closer to that lovely little nose that he's got here. I need to get some more 1 drills as well, because that 1's crept up a bit, which is quite nice, because it's only like a smidge here, and then it's all about 1 there, and then all sort of the different colours. So yeah, so we're at 27. What I'm going to do is I'll extend it by another 10 minutes. That should give us more than enough jewels and stuff, because I'm pretty damn sure I've only used about 10-15 minutes of storage. So see, if it cuts off, then you know why, but as I say, I think we'll be okay with 40 minutes for the minute. So I've seen some lovely stuff on Temu. There's this cup, and it's like in the shape of like a lorry, and I think that's so cool. Like a drinkable mug in the shape of a lorry, like that is so cool. And I'm sure I've said that twice. Oh man, I should do a blooper reel. But yeah, I'm definitely going to get that. They want £9 for that, which I think is a bit steep for a cup. I hate paying over the top for a cup. Like, for example, I would call like sort of this size cup about a £5, Very stingent when it comes to spending money. I don't like spending. My budget for diamond paintings would be around the £5 mark for each painting. If it was like tenner for 1 painting, then it would be, I would pay it. Or if it was like, say like, I don't know, a really expensive one, I don't know, 50 quid, I would do it if I really desperately liked it. But yeah, I tried to keep diamond paintings, like each painting I buy, I tried to keep it within the £5 mark. So if this was a £5, it would get it. If the next painting was a £5, yeah, they'd get it. Because these bags are like £3.99, so they're really nice and cheap. You don't want to spend loads on a painting. You just want a nice, cheap, budget-friendly painting, because when you think about the amount of money we spend on these things, it soon builds up. So, we want to get a nice bargain, and that's what I love about Temu, because Temu, very lovely prices, nice and cheap, and I think even a couple of the 30 times 40s go up to what, about £2.30, something like that. It's a really decent price. So this just looks like he's been having a lick of chocolate custard or something. Or he's been playing in a puddle and mud's flicked up. it's strange, isn't it, how, you know, we go from this lovely blonde effect and now we've got like this random whisker that's got brown in it. So because it's not on, I don't think it's on this side, is it? Oh fuck, no, that's fine. Oh my god, I got panicked then. It's weird because this side don't have it. It's like, is it a shadow effect? But I'll tell you something, the colours on this is fabulous. I'm doing a bit of Harry Potter after this because we've got a few surprises from Harry Potter coming up on the Chattel. And I have decided that Harry Potter will be in August, but I may change it because August is looking like a space for a new theme at the moment. So September will be Disney at the moment. Right, number 4. How are we doing on time? I need to keep an eye on that. 30 minutes, yeah, we can go for about another 10 minutes. And that's like our sort of limit, so yeah, we'll extend it a bit, get a bit more done. So yeah, right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring that number 8 drill and just bring that in a bit. Because of the contour of this, it's quite hard to get like a straight line because it's like a wavery sort of line. So just sort of fill it a bit more and then can get a bit of this in, you know. Okay, so then we've got number 2. Number 2, it's time for a poo. See, it's, you know, I could just sing a song or say a word and I can see a song in it or like a rhyme. So yeah, it's just up the stairs, apple and pears. Daisy roots, let's get the boots. Oh dear, oh dear. That's what I love about Whip and Chats, you know, every day is different. Every day you talk about different things or something else, you know, it's so different. I know a few of my friends that are in jobs and every day it's not like the same thing you do day in, day out. It's like every day is something different. So you never know what you're doing that day till your manager tells you. So yeah, some jobs is like the same old. You go in, do this, do out, go in, you know, get your work done, get out, you know. It's very sort of repetitive, but then other jobs can be so different from a day-to-day basis. So lovely jubbly. So yeah, I've just been washing up some trays because I've got to decide a painting to kit up next. So yeah, and then if I can get a bit of Harry Potter done today, I can free up a bit more trays. Righty ho, let's go. See, number 2 needs a poo. Righty ho, let's go. I can imagine Paula just sitting there wetting herself laughing. Oh, what have I done with it? There we go. Do you have, actually, that's a point, do you have any bags, Paula? Like, do you have any like diamond painting bags that you do? That one you put on Liz Harrison's group, the what was it? It had like, it was beautiful painting, very colourful, but it had like words in it, and it had like, I think it was a pen with a diamond pot, something like that. But very, very cool. From, I think you said it came from Coodles. I need to give them a go. I've never heard of them before. So are they from the UK or are they abroad? Like, is it like one of these big diamond painting factories overseas? Or because if it's gonna have like heavy postage on it, I'm not gonna do it. That's why I've not really done any more of DAC. Like, by the time you've picked a painting, you've got that bloody steep postage cost and it just puts you off. Tessa's the same. Like I've asked her before why she don't do any more DAC, and she goes, you know, once you put it in the basket and then you see the postage, it does put you off. I mean, in America, it's great because, you know, you live in America, you're getting a nice cheap postage rate. But for us in the UK, it's, as soon as you see that cost, it's off-putting, you know, and it's such a shame because you really, really want it. And then, you know, oh, we have a bee cropping up now. Wow. Can I just say, I love this. This is just fabulous. The way they've you know, they've broke the colours up. So you've got that dark, then we've got a bit of the blonde in it. It's just making it not solid. And this lovely mingulation of like this dark sort of purpley colour. It's really gorgeous. Absolutely fabulous. But it's asking me to do the tongue, guys. I want to get into that. So I think what we'll do is we'll start on his nose. We'll give him a nose. Yeah, there we go. As I'll say, I'll get the ones next time, but I can't believe, I thought we'd only be like here, but we've stretched this right away across. You see how quick bags go, you know, they are quite, I mean, obviously if you lack sleep, then you would get bags under your eye, but Roxanne was extremely tired on the uploading she did yesterday because she did this, it was like a diamond painting, but for some reason Temu listed it as a diamond painting and it actually came blank. There was no drills on it whatsoever. So I've had one like that and they've said it's a diamond painting and it's not. So definitely make a claim on that, Roxanne. Yeah. But yeah, she was yawning and I think, you know, I thought to myself, she needs to have sleep because you've obviously weared yourself out, Roxanne. It does get you. It's like me when I start at the, you know, every Monday, when I start work at the start of the week, by the end of the week, I'm completely fucked. I just don't want to do anything because I'm so tired. Like every day getting up at like 6 o'clock in the morning, it's very, very long days, you know. But yeah, so okay, so we've got a bit of, let's have a look here. Now, don't forget, it's actually, apparently, the 21st is Red Nose Day this year, so the whole of BBC One will be took up with that. So I wonder if EastEnders might make an appearance on there, because they normally, EastEnders will do like a special sort of episode for Children in Need, which is every November, and that goes on and on. It takes up the whole of BBC One. And yeah, they do it's, you know, a great episode for such a great cause. And yeah, so they might appear in Red Nose Day. They did a scene for Children in Need where it was something like Time for a Little Help from My Friends, Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Heart Club Band, I think it was, something like that. Another just let down from my friends. What would I do if I sang out of tune? No, would you stand up and walk out on me? La 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 la. Da 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 da. I need time for a little help from my friends. Right, so, oh, we're at 1 minute to 40. So, unfortunately, the nose is not going to get done today. But we have done a lovely big session. We have done a fabulous session in here. Absolutely wonderful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. And, yeah, this is... Oh, my God. What the hell has happened here? Oh, no. Look at this. Oh my God, what the hell? Right, you see how weak this is? Look, it's peeled up. Oh, crap. What the hell's happened to that? See, this is how... I think this is what puts me off of buying bags. But you see, this is so thinly stuck. I've managed to put it there, but it just makes you, you know, you're definitely going to have to reinforce these because this is wafer thin. I think what they do is they do it like a, you know, like how t-shirt transfers, you know, if you want to put an image on a t-shirt, I think it's like iron pressed on. So yeah, wow, I've just, oh, that's bugging me now. I'm going to have to tack that with something. But yeah, this peels up so easily. So just be mindful of that, because if you put this plastic on the wrong way, you are going to rip the whole lot off. So just be mindful of that, because yeah, you will have you'll probably wreck the image. But that's what it's looking like so far. I will probably get that all trimmed off at the top because that's done, but we are edging our way into the rest of the face, and then we've only got down there to do, and job done. So thank you very much for watching stage 3 of Dylan the dog. And I will see you next time for another stage coming up on Wednesday. So until then, take care, have a wonderful evening, and please remember to like, share, subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. It's totally free of charge. And if you watch, you might as well sub, because a lot of you watch but don't sub. So why not sub? But anyway, take care, and we will see you again soon for another session of this glorious painting. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye now.